Well, greetings, friends, and welcome to BBP. There's a wall straight up ahead, and I'm going to help you avoid it. Keep watching. Well, thank you for joining me here today. There's no point in even asking if you feel overwhelmed at times. It's just a fact of life that we all do now and then. But it's how we handle these seasons of incredible busyness and stress that determines how quickly we can recover and get back on track with a balanced life that God can bless. Now, admittedly, there are times in life when we simply must keep going no matter what, because there is no other choice. That's a separate message. What I'm talking about is those seasons when we're just going at such a grueling pace, night and day, taking on more and more responsibility and never stopping long enough to see if what we're filling our days up with even makes sense anymore. And when we finally do take a breath, we realize we don't have enough strength to do everything. And now we just don't even feel like doing anything. Even the saints in the Bible hit the wall now and then. Let's take a look at the Old Testament prophet Elijah in the book of 1 Kings. Now we see for several chapters starting in 17, Elijah's hard work and obedience to God culminates in a showdown between him and 450 prophets of a false god. Having made a mockery of these prophets, he single-handedly executes every one of them. Now that's enough to wear anyone out. How's killing 450 people being obedient to God? Again, separate message. But for now, just know that by the time Elijah finished this up, he was fried. He hit the wall big time. And right away, he experienced one of the downsides of unbalanced living: vulnerability to attack. No sooner did he finish up with these prophets, he received a letter from the evil Queen Jezebel, which left him in a state of panic and fear. In fact, he was so afraid that he took off running for an entire day to get as far away as he could. And then at the end of that day, he begged God to take his life. And that's what fatigue does to us. It causes us to think irrationally, and it gives Satan a foothold to come in and torment us. Now we see in chapter 19 that God, in his infinite love and mercy, he provides the perfect antidote to Elijah's fatigue: rest and nourishment. After Elijah slept and ate, he was able to think much more clearly, and he was able to hear from God in a most powerful way. You'd think that getting rest would be a no-brainer for those times when we hit the wall. But the reality is, by the time we do hit the wall, we're not using our brains the way God intended. We have to get some kind of wake-up call that something needs to change before we'll do anything about it. So let's start by admitting right now that sometimes we just need a break. And next week, we're going to take a look at a couple of practical ways that we can get back on track with a godly and balanced life. I hope you join me right here. Well, that's all the time I have for today, but thank you for joining me, and we will see you right back here next week with another new video. Until then, keep your eyes on Jesus and not on your troubles. Thank you.